Hey guys, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I am coming on to do a reading for the Divine Masculine energy from now until the end of December. So this can resonate for people in different ways. So if you are a twin flame and you resonate with the Divine Masculine, then these messages would be for you. If you are a divine feminine, these messages could be about your counterpart. And then just if you're a male in general and you don't resonate with the twin flame journey, this could still be, some significant messages for you. Also, if you are a female, you also embody masculine energy within yourself as well. So some of these messages can also resonate with females, and just some females in general resonate more with the divine masculine than they do with the feminine. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and see what comes out for divine masculine. Okay, Spirit, what are the most important messages that divine masculines need to know from now until the end of December? Most important messages for the divine masculine from now until the end of December. What are the most important messages for divine masculines from now until the end of December? Okay, the first card we have is the Three of Air. Second card is Wisdom. Third card is Healing. Then we have the Five of Air, Thought, King of Water, the Maiden, the Youth, and Father. Okay. So I see right away that divine masculines are gaining a lot of new information. They're like researching stuff, like maybe even like reading books or researching things online, and they are gaining a lot of new wisdom. And this is actually helping them to heal certain things within their life. And I think that they may have been trying to like seek out information because they were in a process of trying to heal from something that has taken place within your life. So yeah, I feel like a lot of information is coming in for divine masculine. I also feel like whatever this information is that they're receiving, it's like shifting the perspective. They're seeing things differently now and seeing people differently. And I think it's also helping them to kind of like, I'm getting like a vision of like peeling an onion. Like it's helping them to peel some of the layers of themselves away. Yeah, which is like a shift for divine masculine because it's not something that they were really comfortable with before. But I'm also seeing that they're seeing like they're seeing people differently. They're seeing people's true colors, their true intentions. Because I feel like there's like some activation going on here and there's like some information that they're gaining. I also feel like divine masculines are experiencing some heart chakra activity. So this could be being very emotional, feeling like fluttering in the chest. It could even feel like anxiety sometimes, becoming extremely happy. Kind of expressing love, expressing emotions more intensely than you ever have before. And then I am getting like a message here about children. There's like something surrounding like fatherhood. So I'm getting like there's some that are thinking about this, like if they don't have children, like maybe like becoming a parent. Some are trying to like kind of set an example for the children that they do have. I feel like, if they have sons, if they have children that are sons, they're wanting to kind of like set an example for like how women should maybe be treated. I'm getting like they're wanting to like change they're wanting to like kind of shape that within their sons. And I feel like, even like for those that have daughters, there's like something like they want certain things for their children, and they're trying to like, help guide them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take some more cards on this and see what other information we can get for the Divine Masculine. What else do Divine Masculines need to know from now until the end of December? What other messages do we have for the Divine Masculine from now until the end of December? Okay, what is this Three of Air about? Yeah, information could be rushing in. I almost get a sense of like overwhelming, like it's even overwhelming at times. I mean, this could even be like light code activations. Yeah, I'm feeling even like, like spirit guides or something like is coming in and providing information. And this could even be like synchronicities, like right now they're really experiencing a lot of synchronicities, whether it be like seeing numbers or hearing certain songs on the radio, or just like people around them saying or doing things that remind them of something. There's like a lot of this going on right now. Okay, what about the Wisdom card? Okay, so I feel like they're gaining some wisdom and knowledge for those that resonate with twin flames about like what this twin flame journey is all about. Like they could be researching different information about twin flames. I feel like they're starting to like understand or have a better understanding of some kind of like relationship, or just like an understanding of how people are connected in like spiritual ways. I also am picking up Gemini here, but it could be that this Gemini full moon was just very significant. And again, I'm getting like this heart chakra expanding. They could be receiving like telepathy. Yeah, I feel like there's been a moment of pause, like a time of rest that was needed in order for healing. There was some healing that needed to take place, and I feel like the masculine energy has been like pausing or like taking a break in order to heal from certain things in their life. They could even be kind of like recovering from some of these, like some of this bombardment of information. Okay, what about this Five of Air with the Thought card? Yeah, so again, I pick up this realization of people's like true intentions with like those that they have specific relationships with. So this could be like friends, co-workers. It could be like intimate relationships. I feel like like something about the relationships with other people is like shifting and changing, and they're just really like seeing things differently. And I also feel like they those that have been like researching information or experiencing some kind of like telepathy, they are kind of coming to the realization that there is like something bigger going on here within a specific relationship. And so they're kind of like surrendering to that a little bit, removing that like kind of tough mask like that says, like the vulnerability. They're becoming a little bit more vulnerable to like some kind of a relationship that they're realizing is different than any other relationship that they've ever had before. I feel like they could be discovering things out about people in their lives too. Things that they didn't know about before. That's changing their perception of them. Okay, how about the King of Water? Yeah, again, like really kind of, I don't know, I just feel like this strong, like emotional heart, like loving energy here. Like, there could even be like dreams or visualizations of like what, a perfect life would be like, a perfect home, a perfect family, a perfect partner. There could be like some fantasizing, and like envisioning, relationships, or families with like a specific person. But like it's very like reminiscent and like kind of like touching and emotional. Okay, how about the Maiden, the Youth, and the Father? Yeah, so this full moon I think was very impactful. I feel like maybe there's like this realization of how the youth are affected, or how we play a role in shaping who they become in the future. There may have been something that's taken place with children that has like maybe made some of the masculines have like an epiphany that like something needs to change. For some, like there could be like a pregnancy that has taken place around this full moon. Okay, let's see what other information we can get. Okay, what other information can we get for divine masculines about this Three of Air? Okay, yeah. Yeah, news, information. This could be like the return of something, the return of someone. Wanting to go back to something, wanting to go home to something that feels like home to them. Yeah, and again, I pick up this message of like children here. Maybe researching about children or different things that have to do with being a parent. Like researching and looking up information. Okay, what about this wisdom? Okay, so for some, there's been like a separation of some kind. And I do feel like there's like some kind of like telepathy going on here. That is kind of like forcing this person to realize that like something's going on here, because it's not normal to like, be hearing somebody talking to you when they're not there. Or just constant like synchronicities, like it's happening so much that you're like, okay, there's no way that this is a coincidence. And I feel like if there was like a separation, between like the masculines in someone, like they're constantly getting messages about the person that they separated from. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting from that. All right, let's see about this healing card. Yeah, I feel like there were some very like confusing situations, confusing thoughts that have caused like a lot of like turmoil and headache and chaos. And I feel like, you know, part of like this healing process was to kind of like step away from some of that stuff, and just kind of like take a breather. And then I feel like too, it's a message of like, if you feel like things are confusing and you're not knowing like what direction to go into, it would be helpful to maybe step away from some of those things and spend some time alone, spend some time resting, maybe even like meditating. Yeah, and I almost feel like some people were like almost like purposely causing confusion, like just to wear like the masculine out. Okay. I feel like some situations and relationships that masculine individuals thought were very like anchored in and sturdy and grounded are not as anchored as they thought. And they're trying to like find like where to go now, because I think that things that they thought were going to be aren't exactly what it is. So they're kind of trying to figure this out. And they may be thinking about communicating possibly with a person that they've separated from. Because I think that there's like, you know, they're feeling a little lost, like now that they've kind of like seen like the true colors of situations and people. And like now they're like thinking about reaching out to possibly the divine feminine if you're a twin flame, or reaching out to someone that has been cut out of their life. Okay, let's see. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is total like wishing, hoping, wishing, visualizing, dreaming about like happiness, a happy home, a happy life, a happy relationship, a family. Yeah, there's a lot of this going on right now. And I think it has a lot to do with just like that heart chakra being activated. Okay. I feel like there's like some annoying things going on with children. I don't know. I'm getting like this feeling of like the masculine energy being like annoyed by children. I don't know. Yeah, I'm even getting like a message specifically of like children eating all the food in the house. Like, I don't know. I guess what I kind of get from this is like the masculine energy is trying to respond and react and see things in a different way. Even when things happen that do annoy them when it comes to their kids. Like, I feel like there's like an acknowledgement that maybe how they want to respond or how they have responded in the past isn't that great. And I think that they want to do things like in a different way. Let's get one more on this. Yeah, like there's been some like illumination that's been kind of shown on a situation that deals with like parent-child relationships here. Okay, so let's see what the Divine Masculine can expect going into January of 2020. Okay, so for those who are wanting to reach out to somebody that they're not communicating with or express something to somebody, I feel like that's going to be happening, going into January 2020. There's going to be like a victory with communication or like a reunion of some sort. Yeah, and this could be like somebody from the past that they're wanting to reconnect with or communicate with. Yeah, I just feel like they're like it's a victory card, but I feel like there are I mean in this specific deck there is in the traditional deck it's just a man on a horse, but in this deck it is a man like and a woman, kind of like greeting each other, or she's coming to like congratulate him. He's like putting the crown on her. Some of you guys could even like be getting a proposal or getting married, or proposing to someone. Okay, so let's get one last message for the Divine Masculine. What is one last message from now until the end of December for the Divine Masculine? Okay, we have Apsaris hands, and it's in reverse. Let me see, I think it's 25. This says, as you resist completion, you diminish what you have accomplished. Ease into the knowing that everything is temporary and that endings beget new beginnings. Yeah, so I think that there are some like endings. Like I said, there's some realization of what situations truly are. I think that there's definitely some stuff that's coming to an end here, and I think that the masculine energy has been hesitant on this for quite some time, but I think going into the new year, like, they're really going to be kind of ending a lot of these things, so that they can start like new chapters within their life. And then also I have gratitude here, which is a 38, which breaks down to an 11. This card says, gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. Appreciation brings greater understanding and awareness of the miracles that occur all around us every day. Looking through grateful eyes increases our ability to see beyond ourselves and enjoy life more completely. Choosing this card brings a message of appreciation from the cosmos to your very own heart. Give thanks for your amazing heart, which moves energy through your body so that you may live in the physical world. Give thanks as you open your heart and develop the intelligence that resides there. So, geez, that's totally like heart chakra activations going on here. Living with gratitude is part of your sacred path. Appreciation of your own divine nature and that of everything around you will assist you to experience expanded awareness and appreciation for all that is. Gratitude is such a simple thing and yet one of the most powerful energies we can engage. Start each day in gratitude and appreciation and see how your world expands. As you move through your day, take moments here and there to connect with your appreciation for the abundance and love that fills your life. Notice how much more beautiful the world appears as you offer yourself the gift of gratitude. So that's beautiful. I definitely think that that is connected to like this heart chakra activation going on here, and just a change of perspective, and the gaining of like certain information. So you guys, I hope that these messages helped you, and I will see you soon. Take care.